Hello there, everybody. Welcome back to some more Planet Zoo beta gameplay in good old Wild Zoo, the world's best zoo name known to human history. Last episode, we put in our warthog exhibit. I'm keeping the game basically entirely paused until we have exhibits to put these animals into. Today, I think we're going to go try and find ourselves some African wild dogs. I think this is a great idea. I've been seeing them a ton out on the market. We do have to actually go to the market to see them. But I've been seeing a ton of them, and some of them run cheap. So I think that we can probably pull this off as long as we figure out how to get them on the low. So like this guy, 15. Adopt the crap out of him. Okay? Now we just need a female. Honestly, 50 sounds fine. Yeah, okay, cool. I mean, that was way easier than I think I expected it to be. I also do want to check and make sure that our warthog is totally fine. He still has some habitat issues because the shelter space is critically insufficient. Still don't know what's up with that. And we just don't have toy enrichment for them yet. So it's kind of like maybe if I unpause, that will update and change. Yeah, it totally did. Okay. So he's happy now minus the enrichment. And sadly, we just don't have enrichment for them yet. They're going to get some social enrichment, I think. Maybe not. I mean, they're happy, right? They're happy. He seems young. He's an adult. Okay. Fair enough. But we're not going to be able to get really enrichment in them yet. But they love the water, dude. That makes me so happy. Look at them swim. They're so cute. Okay. Fantastic, dude. I'm happy then. As long as they're good, I'm even better, to be completely fair with you. So, now we got to worry about some African wild dogs. I'm a little worried about the wood fencing for the African wild dogs. I feel like they are a little bit more, it could kill you is kind of what I'm getting at. So maybe we want chain link for them. This is also, I mean, this is a huge area for them, but I kind of love the idea of the huge exhibits. I think it'll just look better in the end. But that said, I kind of want to test the limits of the game and just see if we can get the wood to work. So here's my idea. Well, first of all, we're going to want to have it be... We're going to want to have it be at least a little smaller right here. Because here's my plan. We're going to kind of have like a curved glass. And it's already set to curve, which is great. Let's make it long. Not that long, though. Let's go like half that. Beautiful. And then curve it back. Just like that. So we're going to have this nice curvy area where guests can kind of walk up. And this will kind of be where the educational area about our African wild dogs is. And then now we can start to bring this back this way. This is going to be glass kind of along here. And then you start to bring in more fencing along the back. This might be where their shelter is. So we maybe keep it kind of just like this. It looks fine, to be honest. Make this straight. Make this straight. And then bring back the wood for a little bit longer. Probably want to have another wood here. And then maybe make this curved throughout here. And it actually just stretches all the way over. That looks pretty good for these guys. Now, I don't know if this is tall enough. I mean, it might not be, to be fair. But I'm going to bank on it being tall enough. Now, we have run into a situation where we don't have a way for the zookeeper to get in. And once again, we kind of don't want to have those buildings very visible to the guests. Which is why I actually think that it wouldn't be the end of the world if we raised these parts up a little bit. Just so that, I wish you could raise them up and slope them. Height match. There's probably a way to do that, and one of you will tell me, I'm sure. But for right now, let's just get these up to their right. It is snapping, so we're good. We could have done this differently, by the way, but it's okay. And this one, actually, I'm good keeping it low because of the rocks. The rocks will kind of cover the height difference there. You can still see the buildings a little bit in the back, but it does look better. So I'm good with that. These ones we actually want a little bit higher, though. And I'll tell you why. Because I'm going to try to make this a indoor little area. Not super indoor. Like, you're not going to have to go through a door to get in here. But it is going to be a bit indoor to get in. And then I'm going to be real. We should raise the rest of this fence. Okay? We should raise the rest of it. So bring it all the way around. And just raise it, and it should... Oh! Dude, it is doing an angle. Okay. Maybe don't include... How in the world? Include the entire thing real quick. Except we want this guy... Okay. We want this fence to be up like that. But then we want the rest of these, starting with you, and going around to... No, I want you to go around the other way. Around to you. Here. I want these to kind of be in control. Except I don't want... Like, I want them to just go... as high. I don't want... Stop including the fence. Is very annoying. I don't really want you to include that post. But now it's going to look dumb. For obvious reasons. Now can we just raise you on its own? Maybe. Can we lower... There we go. Now that looks better, okay? Took a little bit of rigmarole to get there. Although we want this to be flat. So we actually want this one to go up and that one to curve down like that. Okay, beautiful. Now this looks just all kinds of jacked up. We want you to be like this. And we want you to come down just like that. But then this to come down. There we go. It's the post that you have to upgrade. And bring up and down to make it work. That looks fine now. I don't know what this random post is right there, but that's okay. We can actually make this. Here's my question of the hour. We're going to be able to do this in construction. Let's call a spade a spade. We can do this in construction. Oh my god, there's so many friggin' things you can do here. So is there a wood one? I'm assuming there's got to be a wood one. I kind of like this one, to be honest with you. I just kind of wish it was a bit bigger, like bulkier. But we can work with it. So we're basically going to line this up and bring it up like so. Just like this. Yeah, dude. Now we're doing the thing. Now that... Not what we were looking to do. Let's just call a spade a spade. Okay. Group. How do I group you together? There's a multi-select tool. But it doesn't want a multi-select... Okay, there we go. Now... Save this as a blueprint. Okay, absolutely. This is just going to be wood pillar. Create that blueprint. Oh, this goes up. Is this going up in the workshop? No, I don't want to do that. Hold up. Please, multi-select. Grab it all. Merge scenery into group. There we go. Now duplicate it. That's what we were looking for. That said... It does have to probably get a little bit bigger, but that's okay for right now. we can work with it. Now, we want a roof to this, obviously. Jeez, dude. I'm not used to this much crap that I can work with in building. I mean, it's actually insane. These colored blocks are horrendous. Kind of like the sandstone. Like, I could work with the sandstone, for sure. But is there... I mean, there is wood. Oh, yeah, the wood looks better, right? The wood definitely looks better. So then you bring this up, basically to there. And then it snaps, man. Thank you, you snappy wizard. So now we want to get the advance move on this guy, though. Oh, my God. It's... Well, you know what? No, just bring this up to match it, right? So edit it. Bring this up now. And honestly, it looks fine. Because now, you ready for this? This comes up. You edit the post itself. And it comes down. Beautiful. Beautiful. Looks fine. It's going to overlap a little bit, but that's okay. This is going to look horrible from above. I mean, the wood... Yo, the wood paneling's fine. Curving wood is very difficult, though. So now, duplicate this. And how in the hell am I gonna do this? Okay. I mean, it's horrible. You can't do this. You can't do this. We need something that I can actually, like, mold easily without any issues. Such as the asphalt. Except, like, it's terrible is part of the problem with the asphalt. This is why you don't make curved exhibits, folks. Because it's going to result in a terrible time for you to figure out crap like this. Like, this is too... I don't know if it's possible to even edit this in a way that will work for us. I guarantee there's a way. There's always a friggin' way in this game. But I'm gonna chill on that for now. Let's grab... I like the sandstone. I think that the sandstone works for us. So I'm going to attempt to utilize it for this. We just have to line her up, bring her in, make sure it's about as lined up as possible, and then just go for it. So now this guy, going to be an advanced move. I wish I could get into... So that's up and down. That's left and right. Okay. Cool. But do not stop snapping. Okay. Auto stack. Okay. Hold up. There's so much to work with here. Because now I have... This is one item on its own. Which is a little weird. But it did do what we were looking for it to do. Now, we just have to do this all the way around. Right? So you kind of... You get it to curve along this. But it's messy. It's gonna look terrible from above. We have to just kind of deal with that. That's the nature of curves. They're gonna suck. But it'll be fine in the end. What we can actually do now is if we... Hold up. Dude, now I'm starting to think with all the skill in the universe. Now, can I duplicate these 4 together? No. Okay, well now we're stupid. So it's fine. Just dupe them one at a time for right now. You're gonna get this snap, except you don't want it there. Oh, dude, it's horrible. This is the planet coaster building that I never really got to, because I was too busy making coasters that would kill someone. Smoothing these edges out is real rough. Also, for the record, this ain't high enough. So bump this guy up already, because that's going to create an issue. And then we kind of know how this goes. Bump this up. And then bump this up. And then this, which the hitbox is very weird, that comes down. Oh my god, the frame rate just dropped to like 4 trying to edit this fence. What the heck, dude? It hated that. Okay. This exhibit, I've been spending like 15 minutes on it. We haven't even talked about an animal yet. I mean, we bought animals, so we did do some talking about them. But it's going. In the end, it's going to look great. So it's kind of not all things in life are easily gotten. Takes time. Takes energy. It takes understanding. Oh my god, it looks horrible. What have I done? No, put it back. I need advanced move. Drop him down a little. Bring him over a little. Beautiful. Now, just dupe it. Bring it up. Bring it in. Line her up. And it's but a dream, dude. But a dream. Shift. Someday I will just get good at this. And then we're fine. It's just the day where I get good at this has not arrived yet, which makes it difficult to get good at it. Okay. Bring her up. It's lined up. Ish. Bring her in. And you're good. Now this guy is going to move to kind of go here instead. Although the way we have this one, we kind of want him to go, we want him to go like here and go down just like that. Now you got a nice little viewing exhibit. Now I'm not done because I want to fill this out actually. But I'm not going to get too fancy with this. We're just going to get it on a good enough curve that it won't look historically terrible. Something along the lines of this. You know what? It's a bit messy, but for me, this is totally fine, dude. This is actually 100% fine. It looks amazing, and you can't tell me any differently. Okay. Now, I need to put in a path here. Obstructed. Do not snap anything. You know what? Bump the width down. Like, I don't want you to snap anything. I know I just turned on snap. Like, really, I know the path is obstructed. I'm trying to curve it. I don't actually know how to make this work in the best way possible. But maybe this is the way to make it work. If this was all for waste, I'm gonna be real upset. I mean, you actually can't. So what you're telling me, dude, paths are jacked up in this game. Let me tell you that right now. This path has to go because we have to make this path work. Basically, this just has to be... Except I want it to be... Why are you not giving me the option? You stupid. It's horrible. I mean, it's like actually legitimately horrible. This whole area sucks. And now I can't actually access the path options. What the heck, dude? Get rid of all of this, please. Okay. I think it was just being buggy. Make the width on this bigger. Except you can't. Well, you win some, you lose some. This will work, but I kind of hate it. I think this path here has to be gotten rid of for us to fit this one in. Okay. But then here, we change back to this. And then just make the width bigger. Something like this, except you also want to make sure you connect that. It looks so bad, it's ridiculous. Like, please allow me to do a bark path here. I don't... This looks so bad. It's actually insane. How can you make a pathing system that is this friggin' terrible? I mean, it's horrendous. Planet Zoo. Man, what are you doing? It looks so bad. Like, it actually looks so bad. We're just gonna leave that there for the time being. Bring me my African wild dogs. For the love of God. This is a disaster. We're 23 minutes in. Okay. Move my invalid location? Oh, it's because I don't have a keeper door here yet. Let's put the keeper door. Let's put it over on this side. Right here. Because then we can bring this path back around and kind of block off this area. Right? I think that'll work. So animal trading. Select both of you. Pardon me? Can't select both of you. Fair enough. Move you to Habitat 3. What the hell is Habitat 1 and 2? Dude? If this is Habitat 3, what the hell is Habitat 2? And if the Warthog's Habitat 2, what the hell is Habitat 1? Okay. A lot of questions. Open this place up. Speed up the time so that we can get these guys here with our African wild dogs immediately. And then we can start to build out everything going on here. Okay. So you're here. You're a total cutie. African wild dogs are fantastic, man. But you are not going to be happy. Actually, you're like totally fine. But really? You're this happy with the area, huh? So grass short, too much. Need more grass long. Of course. I'm an easy man. bring in the grass along. You need soil? Oh, I can provide you soil. So no worries. A little bit of rock. A little bit of rock never hurt anyone. A little bit of sand. A little bit of sand never hurt anyone. It's totally fine. Okay. You still want some plants? You don't want a ton of plants, to be honest. But you want some. So let's make sure that that's as good as can be for you. So we'll get a shelter in here for you. And we'll put it here along the back wall. You could probably afford to do a medium for them. Just kind of... That seems good enough. For now. I kind of hate it, but it is what it is. Until I figure out how to make my own habitat thingies, we're in a bit of a rough spot. So, now I kind of like the idea of having their place be way less plants, way more rocks. So you kind of want to have like maybe one tree in here. Or like these small candelabra boys. Except we want to make sure you're a straight Africa, right? Straight Africa, straight grassland. Okay, that's really good to know. So Africa, grassland. This is all you want. So some marula trees to grant the delicious marula fruit used in a insanely good liqueur and marula. I don't really care for oh, I like the acacia trees for them. Give me 2 acacia trees. And then I'm telling you, I'm not going to do much else with trees, per se. We want some... just a couple of these scattered about. The daisies I'm not really too interested in. The reeds I'm not really interested in either. Although I think that it is important to have water for all these guys. But it's fine. We'll do no watering hole for them. These rocks, I mean, they're just jacked up, man. It is what it is. Let's make some weird rock formation here in the middle. It's going to be like Pride Rock Lion King, but in an African wild dog exhibit. So you'll do like... you could make an arch, kind of. But I'm not sure that's what we're looking to do. So it's like big rock with another bit, now, a little bit smaller rock. That one's actually fine. And then small rock in the ground. But then you want to have just kind of flat rocks scattered about in here. Just because these guys, I mean, look, it's a grassland for sure. But they're dogs. They like climbing on things. That's how it works. And it's kind of much more of a busy exhibit with rocks. Which I don't think is a bad thing at all. I still love the idea of making these horrific looking shelters way, way nicer. And until I figure out how to make the game acknowledge a shelter as a shelter, like my warthogs, then I'm going to continue to do what I can to edit these to be better. Like already, I like this way more. I feel like I'm going to eventually look at my zoo and there's just going to be floating rocks everywhere you look. Get this guy rotating. I wish there was a hotkey for rotating on the... oh, dude. V puts it on the ground. That's awesome to know. I wish there was a hotkey for ooh. G for screenshot mode. Like that. I wish there was a hotkey for turning things on its side. Really all I'm looking for. So, place it. But then we're going to have to go into advanced move and rotate. Oh, wait. Is X? That's just the hotkey once you're in this. I'm not sure. Although maybe X is it. I'm not sure if I tried X. That's fine. Put in a rock. We could even make the top of this flat. Oh, wait. That just said I can add it to the shelter? I think I have learned something today about adding things to the shelter. Now, can I... Here's the question of the hour. Also, you should definitely be able to multi-select things by clicking on them. You can, as long as you are in this mode. Okay, fair enough. So, boom. Now, do me a favor. Dupe it just like that. And now go back into this, and you're ready. You select it all. And then you dupe it. And then you keep doing this until eventually life is amazing. Except I don't want the entire shelter. And I don't want all of these. I just want those rocks. And not that rock and not that rock. Dupe. Okay. I wish you could dupe multiple times. It's going to take a little bit for us to do that in its entirety. Not connected to habitat terrain. I don't know, man. To be fair, this exhibit, it actually looks fine. And I'm kind of happy with it. I don't know why my camera is deciding to be like, let's move as slowly as humanly possible. I probably hit a button somewhere along the line that did this. It's like I'm in cinematic mode or something. There we go. We're out of it, whatever it is. Okay, so what else do you need, my boy? Habitat you're loving. So plants are good. Coverage, I mean, you would like a little bit more. And I suppose that I can add a little bit more to you. Maybe in the form of, let's grab Africa. Grassland. Maybe in the form of some bushes here and there. Maybe, I don't know. Do you need another acacia tree? I mean, this is a weird way to do it, right? Another acacia tree. I don't really want to put the daisies in. I really don't. But maybe these candelabras in the corner. Now your coverage is fine. You're happy as can be. You got the rocks. I kind of love the idea of the middle just straight up being rocks, though. You're going to find really quickly in this series, I have a weird obsession with rocks. And I wholeheartedly understand my obsession. It's just rocks make every exhibit look better. Like, literally every single exhibit looks better with rocks in it. So, just bear with the rocks. You can't deny it already is looking sick just because of the dang old rocks, man. I love this flat boy. He is my new best friend in terms of rocks. He's amazing. And then you just continue to just get a nice rocky surface in here. And then hopefully, and I say this with bated breath, hopefully these guys climb in this area. Slash just climb at all, but honestly, this rock is acting all kinds of just jacked up and weird. If they don't climb at all, then I mean, this really sucks. Yo. It's actually like Pride Rock 2.0. It looks terrible. Okay. I mean, at least I can call a spade, and when something looks bad, I know it looks bad. I like that one, though, for some reason. Like, that one looks fine. Dude, the rocks themselves is trying to auto... I know what the issue is. Stop all of these snaps. Nope, you're still snapping. Don't you snap. There we go. Nah, that makes life way easier to work with. So now you got this nice rocky terrain here in the middle. And you make it where they can climb right on up on top of this. And hopefully they do, is all I'm going to say. Hopefully they do. If they don't, they don't. You know, crap happens. But for right now, I'm content. Let's get some water troughs over here. I do have to make sure it is actually, like, on the surface. Position snap. Okay. Beautiful. Put another one over here. Beautiful. A water pipe. That's interesting. Okay. Put one over here. Kind of in the shade. And then... Oh, here's their feeding. I was going to say, why do they have no feeding stations? Put one there. Put one over here. And put a little small boy right here. Now, they don't have any enrichment, dude. Like, we need to find a way to get enrichment. This is getting a little bit ridiculous. Oh, we're still on friggin' Warthog, dude. Okay. That's a big problem. So now we are an African wild dog. They still have no enrichment. But the food tray is very different from the trough that we had seconds before. So please, go back over here. That has to go. Dude, these are crazy cheap, which is good. That has to go. And this has to go. And they don't do the troughs either. They do watering bowls. So we'll make sure those are there. And we could put a watering hole into this place. We could. I don't love the idea, to be blunt. Just because I think it's a little bit more fun to build exhibits. Is that? No, that's on there. We probably want to adjust the terrain itself in here. Just do a little pull up at low intensity, large size. And just bump this area up around here. And then just also do some pushes in some areas. I know you're like, Tyler, you're literally just undoing everything you just did. I'm not. Then you smooth it. And it added enough of a bump. It did friggin' nothing, dude. I mean, it actually did, like, nothing. Hold up. Terrain. Pull it up. Maybe over here. Pull it down. It didn't do much, but it's a grasslands, dude. So, bear with it. It's fine. So I forgot about this horrendous path. I did. I really wish it was not here. I really wish there was a better way for me to get inside of this thing and do something better with it. Tunneling? Oh my god. Okay. I don't know how to tunnel. Staff paths. Yo. Okay, that's good to know. Natural paths. Also cool to know. Yo, these look really cool. It's obstructed. No, do not. No? Why are you trying to go up? Okay. Frig that. Go back. Delete that. Okay. We just want a tree bark path. Okay? Tree bark path. I'm on delete path. Tree bark path. Right here. It's fine. Beautiful. I don't know why you can't seem to get an angle that works for you here. That is fine. Honestly, it's more than fine. Take it and run. We actually got that to work in a fashion that makes sense. And then you can just put some, rocks here, because what else do you do in these scenarios? Oh, you know what we can actually put here? Besides rocks, because I have an obsession. We can put the educational signs here. So you come here and you go educational stand, just like that. And then maybe you put the donation box right next to it. And then maybe you also just throw a picnic table. Oh, I guess they have to go on paths. Lame. Very lame. You should put trash cans everywhere as well. I mean, this is just like Zoo 101. People always have trash to throw away. Except don't put them in the friggin' exhibit, you stupid. A trash can. Everywhere you look, you should always be able to see a trash can. It's like Theme Park 101 as well. Everywhere you look, you should be able to see a trash can. And then we'll just get a couple of benches in here, which looks fine. Does our transformer hit all the way over here? Gonna be question of the hour. Energy, absolutely it does. Good stuff. Water we have there. Temperature is very warm everywhere. Not much we can do about that. Negative impact on guests. They're never gonna go over there because we're gonna put in the staff path. So we're gonna do this. Except we want to actually go in and delete this path first. And then it'll be full staff path the entire way around here. And that's going to be way better for us. So then we do this. Width does not have to be as big. I'd probably put it at 5. But then staff path. I don't know why it's trying to go all the way out to that tree. Stop. You crazy, crazy path. Okay. Beautiful. Hook that up there. I mean, why would you make a path like that? Beautiful. Beautiful. I will be honest with you. Everything in this game is crazy intuitive and very well done. Their pathing system sucks so much. It is ludicrous. I mean, it's actually like the worst thing in existence. It should not have taken me that long to figure out how to make a path. It's actually like horrible. Anyway, I think that's gonna do it. I really like this exhibit. I mean, this looks like something you would actually find in a zoo. I mean, look, the top of this, it's seen better days for sure. I would feel okay about basically just yeeting this entire thing out of existence. It's pretty bad. Like, the roof of that just sucks. So we could do something like that. It at least looks better. It still doesn't look good, though. But I'm happy, to be honest. I'm happy. This is our zoo. It's going to be ready for opening in the next episode. I'm going to tell you that right now. It will be open. But we'll figure that out then. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, liking it lets me know that you are enjoying my Planet Coaster. And by Planet Coaster, I mean Planet Zoo, because that's never going to stop saying that in my head. Hope you're enjoying the series. We'll be back next time to do some more shenanigans. I'll catch you then. Goodbye.